Well, the Little 500 returns to Bloomington next week, and it is celebrating a major milestone. I mean, we're talking 75 years of bike racing history.
Think of that, generations of racers. In total, 66 teams will compete between the men's and women's races. And Brandon Schaff shares why it means even more to some racers who say racing, you know what? Cycling runs in the family.
The path to Armstrong Stadium is painted and leading the way to the 75th anniversary of the Little 500. It's an annual tradition here in Bloomington, and several racers have strong connections to the race. The Little 500 is almost back at Armstrong Stadium, and crews are preparing. This year's race will celebrate the history of the men's race, dating back to 1951.
Celebrating the years past and everyone who makes the Little 500 what it is, makes it a special event.
After the women's race started a few decades later, Kathleen Lemmy's mom, Carrie, rode for the independent team Roadrunners in the 1996 Little 500, which placed second.
She told me that it was going to be hard, and I was like, okay, whatever, like, sure. And it's really hard. It's a really intense sport. It takes a lot of discipline and a lot of just like sticking with it.
Kathleen did stick with it, following in her mom's footsteps and racing on her own team with Kappa Alpha Theta for 4 years. Her two brothers, Lucas and Aiden, are on the Sigma Alpha Epsilon team. This will be Lucas's 4th year racing, which not many racers can say they've done. He says having such strong family ties to the Little 500 makes it a part of his identity. He'll have one more chance to win a week from Saturday.
I keep telling myself pressure is a privilege, and I have the privilege to be able to go out there, race, represent my team, my friends, my family, everything that I've worked hard for these last 4 years.
Before he leaves IU, Lucas is helping his younger brother Aiden learn how to ride safely, take care of his bike, and be part of a team. Aiden isn't racing this year, but he's looking forward to the opportunity to continue the hard work his family has put into the sport.
It makes it feel more like it's something that I was kind of meant to do, and something that I have to give my very best to, or else I'm kind of putting my family's name to shame.
In Bloomington, Brandon Schaff, 13 News.
How cool to think I'm just cycling down the same path just like my parents did years ago back in the day. So they are going to be celebrating the alumni, and there are alumni races next Thursday. Then the women's race is next Friday. The men's race is next Saturday. The Students Helping Students campaign is also working to raise money for the Office of Basic Needs, a big part of the culture in Bloomington.